It's really good to be with you all here this morning to share my sister's story with you.
You get to hear a story. You get to hear an amazing story. A story about a girl named Rachel Scott.
This is what is going to change the culture of your school and change the lives of your students and your faculty members.
On April 20th, 1999, in Littleton, Colorado,
2 students walked into Columbine High School with guns and bombs
and proceeded to kill 12 students and 1 teacher.
It definitely got to my heart.
I was really moved by today's assembly, and I think we should do it all over the country.
It definitely chokes you up. For one thing, it's such a tragedy. So much good has come of it.
My daughter Rachel was the first one to be killed in the Columbine tragedy at Columbine High School.
Rachel's Challenge today has had an absolute phenomenal impact.
It was everything I expected it to be and more.
About 2 weeks after her death, her family discovered an essay she wrote for 5th period class.
And I found it underneath her bed. It was caught on the mattress springs.
And the essay was called My Ethics, My Codes of Life.
But I think that this assembly should be seen by every junior high and every senior high kid in the United States of America.
In this essay, Rachel challenged her reader to start what she called
a chain reaction of kindness and compassion.
It, reached my heart. That really reached me deeply.
It was really good. It really inspired me to be kind.
She said, I have this theory. If one person will go out of their way to show compassion,
then it will start a chain reaction of the same.
People will never know how far a little kindness can go.
I think Rachel's Challenge is one of the most important messages out there today.
It's giving students permission to reach out, to be kind, to be positive.
Rachel's Challenge gives you an opportunity where you have kids coming to the forefront, and they're the ones deciding to step up and bring about this cohesive community that caring is important.
Another goal that Rachel wrote was on the back of her dresser when she was 13 years old.
She drew an outline of her hands.
And inside the tracing she wrote,
these hands belong to Rachel Joy Scott
and will someday touch millions of people's hearts.
And by the time my family and I read this had already come true.
And over the past 9 years since Rachel died, over 11 million people have heard the story about her.
A lot of people are already trying to be nice to people and remember Rachel's Challenge.
We have 6 basic belief systems, and we think that Rachel's Challenge reflects each one of those.
In my 20 years in education, I've never seen a program like Rachel's Challenge that includes every element that I, as a school principal, was trying to infuse in my student body and in my community.
Kindness is contagious, and we'll show you how it can spread in a celebration of kindness and service on November 11th, 2011, 11/11/11. Hundreds of businesses and school children will stretch their chains of kindness all across and around the Georgia Dome. Every link representing an act of kindness performed in our community. Thousands and thousands of them. But that's not all. We're celebrating our country's veterans. Join us for a celebration of kindness and service on 11/11/11. It'll be a sight to behold, and you can be right there in the middle of it. So remember the date, 11/11/11.